Everyone, this is Amanda from Mommy from Scratch. Today I'm going to be talking about good baby shower gifts to give to a friend or family member. I will be sharing with you some of my experiences with my son and his favorite gifts that he received that he really liked using. I know it's always hard to choose a gift or know what the right thing is, especially if you haven't had a baby for a while or you don't have a child. It's really hard to know exactly what to give and what will be useful. So here are just some inexpensive little toys, I guess, or little teething utensils that will come in useful for the baby just a few months down the road. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Here, by the way, these are very well loved. I haven't quite gotten to wash all of them recently. So, here's this cute little octopus guy. My little one really loved it because in the back, it has a little crank. I am not for sure. I believe somebody got it from Target. But we also would hang it from his, car seat. Kind of on the top here. And it would just keep spinning around. And one of his favorite things when his hands were just so tiny, he would just hold on to the rings. And he just loved it. So, another one he really liked. So I think he really liked this guy. Another reason he really liked holding on to the rings. And maybe because he makes a little bit of noise also. And then we also got this little beanbag giraffe. This was actually one we got for Christmas when he was just a few months old. And I think he really liked it because he really just liked chewing on its face. He would just sit and put half the face in his mouth and just chew on it. That's why his face is kind of a little crunchy looking. But then he also would like how I said, he liked to hold things when he was really small, so he'd just hold on to his neck and then chew on his face. Which sounds kind of scary, but you know what? He used to do that all the time. That was one of his favorite toys. Now that he is 18 months, he doesn't really use it anymore, but I would say that was probably one of his absolute favorites for just the longest time. Another one was this one we left in the car. So he also really did not like going in the car seat. It was not his favorite thing at all. So I'd leave this one in the car and just hope it would entertain him just long enough that I can get him strapped in the car seat. But he would just love to maybe when he was a little bit older, so not quite 3 months and you actually was able to figure it out, he would he'd grab two ends of it with his hands and he'd be able to squeak it. One thing that confuses me is, man, does that sound like a dog toy? So when my mother-in-law's dog comes over and he hears that, oh, he just gets so excited. But my son would not let him have that one because he used to love it. He'd also try to chew on it too, when teething. It's kind of like a little rubbery, silicone-y kind of feel to it. Let's see, this one says it's, I don't know if you can see that here. Infantino. Also another giraffe one. He also this one shakes a little bit. He really liked this one as well. At first, he really loved tags. I mean, what baby doesn't love to chew on tags and get them all slobbery and wet? So at first he started with the tag. And then he liked chewing on this kind of textured little, ring piece. He used to like to chew on that. It had the little bumps on it, so a little bit going on. But then eventually he starting to, make noise with it and shake it. Those are the different stages to that one, but that was also one of the favorites. And now on to just straight up the teething toys. Two more we would suggest, actually. Well, I'll start with this one and then I'll go to my absolute favorite one for the last. This one is Nebby, which is my next one, my favorite one too, right over there. he really liked this one, mainly because of this teething piece right here, which is pretty much the whole set I have to show you next. But he also liked to, you know, like I said, he'd like to hold it around, carry it around with him, but then he'd also stop and chew on this piece. And when he was really young, he would, you know, like when the babies love their fixing with tags, he also really liked to slobber on this piece and get that just absolutely soaking wet. And then he'd move on to this piece after a little while, after he was a few months older. So you could kind of, you know, grow along with this one a little bit. But now that he's 18 months old, that one's just kind of out of the picture. But this one, okay, grand finale, this one is our absolute favorite one. So much that we actually got some from a friend. So this one's from that other kit, and then somebody else actually, so we got two of these. Somebody got us this one afterwards, and you know, I thought I'd save it just in case this was like the favorite one in the bunch. I thought if we lost that one, it would be great to have this as a backup. So this one, it's a 3-step teether, so it'll show you the different parts. This one's for your front 2 teeth, which was his absolute favorite. He used it the most out of all 3 of them. And then it says, this one's here, the middle one right here is for all teeth. And then there's this little hand that helps the back teeth. So you can just kind of put it in his mouth and then also chew on it. Which, for my son's first birthday, everybody was getting him toys and so many things, and our present to him was his first toothbrush. And it also kind of, I guess, has somewhat of the same idea of this one in the back. In a way, he was kind of breaking into maybe like 2 teeth in the back. And he'd just chew on the toothbrush, which also we liked, so he kind of get the idea of the toothbrush down. So just kind of like these little things here. I don't know if you could hear it. So when you chew on them, it also would clean his teeth, but these ones are really awesome to help just clean them off and get a little bit of good hygiene going there. Yeah, so this is the number one I would suggest. If you were shopping around at Target or wherever, and you need a quick little gift to give someone for a baby shower, I would totally suggest this one. The Nubby Soothing Teethers 3-teether set. And babies, they just feel like they're teething absolutely forever. So, yeah, here's our little loot pile again. Let me do one more shot of that. And thanks so much for tuning in. Dun, da, da, da. Thank you. Bye.